Hello and welcome to another video, and good afternoon from Delhi here in India. Today I've got to head up to Mumbai and I'm taking Akasa Air, a new budget airline here in India. And I've got something quite unusual to check out, a first class seat on a low cost carrier. Let's find out what that's all about. Come with me, enjoy the video. Indira Gandhi Airport is a 10-minute taxi ride from the airport hotel complex at AeroCity, and today we'll be using Terminal 1, which is the oldest terminal at Delhi. Airports in India require you to show ID or passport and your boarding pass or ticket, and the last time I was in Delhi...
Something you need to know about Delhi Airport is you can't just walk into the check-in area and check in. No, you're going to need a printout or proof of travel as well as your passport. I actually managed to forget my printout of my travel details in the hotel. So no dramas getting into the terminal building today, but I am too early for check-in, so I've got to sit and wait it out until it opens.
Terminal 1 is the former domestic terminal from back when Delhi Airport was merely called Palam. Even today, only domestic flights operate from Terminal 1, and the place is dominated by low-cost giant Indigo and competitor Go First. Akasa Air has just 3 flights a day from here.
Well, I have no idea what was going on there. I suppose I'd better just be thankful my day isn't turning out like that. Well, not yet anyway.
India is a real vibe. There are a lot of unattended bags in the terminal, and things just operate in a different way to most of the West. Some glimpses of the beautiful original design from the 70s still peek through, but it's fair to say Terminal 1 is a bit of a hodgepodge of design. I've got my own Priority Pass membership, and I'm looking forward to seeing what the lounge is like here. India has a big problem with lounge crowding, and long queues to get in are really common. And I'm a big believer that you shouldn't patronise lounges who get greedy. So the Priority Pass goes back in the pocket, and to be honest, the food court looks like a much quieter and relaxing place to hang out.
So no lounge today, it's just me and a Costa coffee here in the food court, and I think now's a good time to break away and tell you a bit about Akasa Air and exactly why they have aircraft with first class seats.
Akasa Air is a new low-cost all-economy airline which commenced operations last summer, and at present has a fleet of 19 smart new 737 MAX 8 aircraft sporting their distinctive orange and purple livery. The airline already serves 16 cities in India and has plans to expand to serve even more. They have an incredible 57 more aircraft on order. And that's where things get tricky. You remember the full-service luxury airline Jet Airways, right?
Few low-cost domestic carriers have continued to eat into Jet Airways' market share and profits.
Formally announced the first ever.
And Jet's founder Naresh Goel was forced to step down from the board in March after being criticized for continuing to spend on planes and premier landing slots as the airline's debts were piling up.
Well, Jet Airways are no more, but they had orders for 737 MAX aircraft in the pipeline too, and thanks to Boeing's production delays, Akasa simply took delivery of one of their aircraft, which retains its eclectic but very comfortable first-class cabin. I found out about this from some airline bloggers, and of course I had to check it out once I heard it was flying from Delhi to Mumbai. Having bought the ticket, you get to select your extras, which includes a mesmerising list of pre-order food options when flying on a flexi fare like I was. The seat was able to be selected for 1,750 rupees, about £16 or 21 US dollars, a complete steal. With everything included, I paid just 8,903 rupees for my trip. That's £83 or 108 US dollars. But beware, this aircraft is slated to be converted to Akasa's normal all-economy layout this summer, so there's barely any time left for you to get this rare upgrade in. Watching the ramp agents work is fascinating, though I think they missed a trick by not starting an ice cream business under this name. It's very hot today, and I don't think anyone can blame the staff for waiting in the shade of the bus or a baggage cart. It is 38 degrees C in the open sun and much hotter working on the tarmac. Our aircraft arrives inbound from Mumbai, and I'm looking forward to getting on board. It's so rare to find such a ridiculously cheap fare that also includes a first-class seat, and I'm interested to see how this new Indian airline approaches onboard service. Domestic Indian aviation is fascinating. The country is really powering forward and will soon become the world's third largest economy, and the AvGeek scene in India will only become more interesting as a result.
Today's video sponsor is Surfshark, an award-winning virtual private network, or VPN. Now, there are a ton of great reasons to use Surfshark, from leveraging lower prices online or improving your online security. Now, you might be able to tell from my background here that I am in the middle of moving house, and physically changing your location to get all of the benefits of a new place is great, but what if you could just pretend to change locations and still reap a lot of the benefits? Surfshark is really important to me because it helps me bounce my device's location to wherever is convenient for me. One of the biggest drawbacks to foreign travel is that when I'm abroad, my bank often puts a block on my card or makes me jump through additional security checks whenever I'm making a purchase online. When I'm abroad, whether I'm making purchases from Manhattan, Mallorca or Malaysia, I make sure I stick the UK VPN location on. This means there won't be any messing about with my banking app, and it's unlikely I'll be blocked from using my card. On the other side of the coin, when I'm in the UK, it really can help. If I'm using a foreign website, sometimes they can be a bit fussy about allowing access from overseas visitors. Switching the VPN location to match the location of the website really helps with that too. It's an incredible tool, a real Swiss Army knife. And what's more, there's a special deal for you, my viewers. Not only is it insanely cheap, at less than a cup of coffee per month, you'll also get 3 extra months for free of Surfshark VPN by using code Wingin.
Wow, it is hot in this jetway, and there's a brief wait while a passenger who needs assistance is boarded. I really hope there are working air vents fitted on board.
It's okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Hello, good afternoon. Hi. Hello.
Please come. What's the seat number, sir?
3F, I think, over here.
3F. Can I assist you with your bag, please?
Just one moment. I've got a lot of stuff in it. Hold on.
You take your time. I'll
Thank
place
you.
the body first, yeah.
Thank you.
Hello, sir.
Well, the colour scheme won't be to everyone's taste, but these must be the biggest seats that you can find on any low-cost carrier. Wow, I'm impressed.
Well, this is more like it. Akasa Air operates no first-class service. This aircraft just happens to have these big seats by fate, but being welcomed so nicely and offered help with my bag is definitely not something I'm used to when flying with low-cost airlines. And yes, there are air vents. I wonder if those guys are new employees on an orientation. Who knows? Anyway, let's head to Mumbai.
I'd like to welcome you aboard our flight UP1128 to Bombay. Flying time to Bombay is 1 hour and 40 minutes. The flight is under the command of Captain Anil Serao and First Officer Bhagyashree Kulkarni. Sit back, relax and enjoy the Akasa experience. Thank you.
We leave the oppressive heat of Delhi behind and climb up and away to the west and over the suburb of Dwarka, which is served by the Blue Line of the Delhi Metro. Quite an impressive looking set of stations here. Today we are flying the 707 miles to Mumbai in 1 hour 41 minutes, fairly slow thanks to some stiff headwinds. It doesn't matter if you're flying budget or Singapore Airlines first class suites, the best attraction of flying is always the serenity of watching the world calmly pass you by at speed. This 737 MAX has the Boeing Sky interior, complete with mood lighting and feels really spacious. We will have no problems with legroom on this flight. These seats have a pitch of 37 inches, are 20 inches wide and have a footrest if you're on the shorter side. There's a center console between seats which contains a handy storage cubby, as well as a USB and universal charge socket, perfect for your mobile phone or laptop. The seats also include impressive recline too. Finally, a sturdy table is located in the armrest, which also includes a small flap to rest a phone or tablet so you can watch something. Sadly though, Akasa Air doesn't provide Wi-Fi on any of its aircraft, and this one is no exception. So you'd better remember to download something you want to watch before you get on board. Talking of things you want to watch, don't forget to subscribe. Click that button and touch that bell and you'll be notified of all my future video uploads, and join a growing community of hundreds of thousands of other Trip Report enthusiasts just like you. Flexi customers like me get a choice of pre-ordered hot dish for free from the Cafe Akasa menu. The prices are really cheap to the Western eye. A cup of tea about 95 pence and biryani will set you back £2.80. By the way, not only is there a lot of choice, there are also some delicious puns, which are actually funny, unlike mine. I'd pre-ordered the biryani and I have to say, it was absolutely fine, especially given the very low cost of the airfare which included it. You do need to pay for your drinks separately, but they can also be pre-ordered, and as we've seen, they're not expensive. The approach to Mumbai is dramatic. The sun is going down, and I'm excited for my first visit to this enormous city. So we're back on solid ground, and I'm impressed. Not only did I get to ride a first-class seat for next to nothing, Akasa provided much higher standards of service than I expected. I always say, economy's economy, and there isn't much to differentiate between budget airlines. But the friendly and personal service, lovely new aircraft, and the very low fares would entice me back. The base economy fare was just 5,722 rupees. £53, about $70 one way. After a couple of days in Mumbai, I flew back to Delhi, ready to pick up an epic Singapore Airlines itinerary, including the world's longest flight. But next up on the channel, my Air India first class flight back to the capital, and a video you won't want to miss. Stay subscribed and drop me a like if you enjoyed the video. And of course, thank you to Surfshark. Don't forget to go to surfshark.deals/Wingin and use code Wingin for 3 extra months for free of Surfshark VPN. See you next time.